Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. To get us started here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's the perennial heavyweight contender, Alexander Volkov, back for more at the beginning of this round. This man has some tremendous weapons on the feet, has a real good feel for when to mix in the knees, those front kicks, teeps right up the middle. Gonna see if he can get his all-around striking game going early in this one. Just out of range with that left hook.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Just misses with a left hook there. And there it is, too easy, too predictable. Curtis Blaydes getting a takedown. He has more of those than any heavyweight in UFC history.
He is the most heavyweight willing wrestler there is in the UFC. He's huge, he goes forward, he presses, and the guy has a junior college national championship, and he is not afraid to use it when he goes into the octagon.
Side control now. Big elbow there, lands. Blaydes is back to the side control now.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Blaydes. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Blaydes making these ground strikes count.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Nice.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, misses with the jab. Effective punch from the clinch there. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Just over 2 minutes, round one.
In the half guard.
Back to his feet. Oh, beautiful kick there by Alexander Volkov, longtime rep of Strela team there in Moscow, and inching closer to heavyweight contention. Nice job by him there on the feet. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Nicely done. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Blaydes. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. This is where he wants to be.
really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, feet on the hips here. Second round, straight ahead. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round.
Side control now. Blaydes is in half guard.
This is a terrible position.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Nice strike from bottom position. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Volkov. Ooh, arms in tight.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Come on.
That is so deep.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Under 3 minutes now to go, round two. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Blaydes going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are. There was a lead elbow, and so he's mixing everything up.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
Got it done with his strike. He fought well behind the jab, but it was the significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judge's mind.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Good work, guys.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Oh, that swelling area, that area that's all swollen, continues to get worse every time he gets hit there.
Blaydes is back in half guard. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. 20 seconds left. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes, trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Strike lands cleanly there. Able to thwart the single leg takedown attempt there. Oh, huge knee to the head. Missed with that attempt. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Volkov getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Oh, man, I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here.
Volkov gets up. He is back on the feet here. So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finish. Oh, man! This is big. That's big.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Lands a big elbow there. Blaydes goes for the takedown. He misses. Oh, huge hook. Level change there. Goes for the takedown.
Changing the position.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yup.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Blaydes.
Now he's with an arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short. Oh!
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Blaydes is going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Ooh, he might have that submission locked in.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
tape.
tape.
John, you know I love it. He's out again.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, and he's out. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Great punch landed with so much power.
Volkov's elbow attempt here. That one blocked by the defense. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
Another big takedown.
Time winding down. Final seconds of the fight. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. All right, let's get you some highlights now as this one goes the distance, DC, and a lot to like in terms of his takedown game. Really took it to that requisite next level here tonight.
He took it to the next level. He's a guy that you know what's coming. You know that you have to defend the wrestling. But even if you're trying to prepare for it, you never are in the training room with anyone that is just like him. And when you come into contact with him, you understand the difference in training opposed to being there with him. He put the grind on this guy, and he got a convincing victory.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Curtis Blaydes.